The name of the state of Kerala comes from the words Kera, coconut palm, and Alam, country. That is the country of coconut palms. Kerala is called by its inhabitants God's country. Christianity reached India faster than in Europe because the Apostle Thomas landed here in 52 AD, bringing the first Christians. The state has historically been influenced by British, Dutch and Portuguese colonization. A large Indian city is even named after Vasco da Gama. I hid at dusk in a wooden center to be invisible to the locals. Falling asleep in the middle of the boat, I had a dream about the tide taking my boat in the night, and I woke up in the middle of the ocean. There was fog and there were no waves. My boat drifted in absolute silence. Under the influence of intensive paddling, dopamine is released, which is also responsible for the feeling of happiness in the nervous system. However, its excess can lead to delusions. And now I see windmills for the first time in India. I will ride my horse to fight them. The term fighting the windmills comes from the novel Don Quixote, where the hero sees dozens of windmills, considers them giants and decides to fight them. He starts attacking one of the windmills, driving his lance into the wing. Under the impact of the rapidly rotating wing, spear is destroyed and Don Quixote and his horse are injured. Fighting imaginary giants doesn't bring any results.
Island with the dogs and snakes. Wild dogs.
Yeah.
Ponoć mógłby mi uszkodzić głowę, może nie zabić, ale mógłby mnie mocno zranić taki kogoś, który spadł.
I don't know yet that is treacherous sense of security because
So my journalists are going back. Thank you guys, I am so happy.
The strange shapes on the track are jackfruits. They reach up to 1 meter in length and 50 kilograms in weight.
Bike mechanic, bicycle mechanic, and he invited me to the shop.
I like to visit bike shops, not even to buy something, but just to feel safe for a while. Check if there are any replacements and notice that, again, they don't have the solar lamp that I lost. Smell a new tire and change the chain every 1500 kilometers, every 2 weeks.
Just I met someone right now on the road, and someone is inviting me to the private house. I am very happy.
The state of Kerala is Marxist Indian country.
Co jakiś czas są takie flagi z sierpem i młotem, ponieważ jest moda na Che Guevarę. Nie wiem dlaczego, ale...
Socialism in India has a long tradition. It began to develop in India after the revolutions in Russia and originated from the struggle against colonialism.
My fault, I'm sorry. It's not my fault, I'm really...
Their model of development is not about high wages, but about equality and taking care of everyone. Sea river ferries are old and underinvested, but cheap, regular and sufficient.
Hello.
Hijras or transsexuals stand with outstretched hands at many street intersections. There are about 1 million of them in India. They wear colorful women's clothes, bracelets and characteristically club. They cannot be employed. Being neither male nor female, Hijras are subject to contempt, violence and arbitrary arrests.
Czy mam im coś dać do jedzenia? Niestety nie mam, bo że po prostu teraz w tym momencie nie mam. Pytałem się, czy mam czekoladę, czy mam coś do jedzenia. Nie mam.
They are forced to pay more for taxes or renting an apartment. They face the problem of homelessness and unemployment, and their access to education and medical care is very difficult. The doctor in the hospital doesn't even want to touch them, doesn't examine them. He just writes out a prescription right away. However, local drivers like Hijras and are happy to support them with small donations. Their activities include blessing babies, dancing and singing during important ceremonies, especially weddings. For Hindu believers, genderless people are sacred.
Okay.
I'm glad that I don't really know where this road leads, so I can wander on, and the horizon promises.
The white costume. The guy are buying me something drink over there. Yes, thank you very much. It is. Oh, thank you very much. I'm so happy. Just behind me, but I can't see bananas, and I'm hungry. Banana trees, but without bananas. February and it's over 40 degrees. What is this?
JW website,
What is this? JW.
Bible.
In the middle of the jungle, I get a business card with two capital letters, JW, that is Jehovah's Witnesses. They always look impeccable at the first contact, probably everywhere in the world. This man wanted to tell me that the only God is Jehovah or Yahweh, and that the time is near, that is, the taking over of the world by the kingdom of God is approaching, which will lead to paradise all over the earth. I replied that the time is not approaching, the time is now, and it continues. The kingdom of God has already come to me because I feel in the south of India, in Kerala, like in paradise. In the mythology of the Slavs, there was a wonderful land in the crown of a cosmic tree called Paradise. Birds, which means the souls of the dead, were supposed to fly to paradise for the winter. The Slavs imagined the universe as a huge oak tree. Gods lived in its crown, men lived in its trunk, and its roots were the realm of the dead.
I'm going to ask priest. Right now I'm waiting for the priest.
This is Zero Malabar.
Syro Malabar Church. Okay, that's fine. Was possible in the temple, was possible in the mosque, and it's possible in the church as well. So that's great.
Never eat earlier. Eggs cooked by priest.
Dasha, this is so Indian food. That's fine, that's fine.
I have some program.
Okay, okay.
Some would say that there is nothing on the road, but for me it's everything because the road is my home. It's a swarm of bikes stopping for selfies. It's the cars that honk me and the roadside houses that call for coffee. It costs 25 cents and is said to be almost an isotonic drink. Coconut water is the second cleanest liquid in the world after water. The tree absorbs water from the soil that is necessary for its growth, rich in minerals. During the journey from the roots to the crown, the liquid undergoes multiple filtration and purification, thanks to which it becomes sterile.
I'm going for breakfast. This is my house.
Thank you very much.
I made this haul in Tajikistan. I was walking with my bike on a crosswalk and the sprocket stuck in my leg on the curb. In Indian poems, the sea wave takes away several years of memories. Sunlight burns a hole in the air. The stern in the steel grey sky. There are corals, a lantern, and a shark's shadow. There are scary spirits from the depths, victims of the tsunami. And still on the deck, the man is raising glasses of cognac. And the still ocean is not the deepest secret to keep. The child sees flying fish. Some people come with eyes heavy as anchors.
Right now we are doing a movie. Experience, absolutely.
And again the Indian poet says, I saw the day bend over the sharp edge of the world, burning red scrolls of clouds and intertwined silhouettes of trees.
asking someone if I'm in a hurry. I have to ask someone to take me, and he took me just a couple of kilometers. Maybe the other. Aha.
I am in the very south of India where the world ends. It feels like nothing will ever happen again, that everything was already there. The songs I hear will be familiar to me. Roadside trees will be like yesterday, and this bridge doesn't seem to lead to anything new anymore.